Hope you guys having a great night, great day, depending where you're at in the world. Pat yourself on the back. You got to wake up today. You feel me? You got to wake up today. You get to do some shit you didn't get to do yesterday, man. You feel me? So just pat yourself on the back real quick, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that dislike button. Comment below. Share this shit. Let's get straight to it. Kind of make this short and sweet. Let's talk about what's going on in the YouTube streets with Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins, the visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, all that good shit. A lot of people are thinking this is a work. This just shows the desperation of how bad we want kayfabe to come back. So I'm not really mad about it, but this is one of those where it's kind of like, to me, it doesn't really make sense if this was work. It don't add up, really, because why would you waste that valuable airtime between Seth Rollins and LA Knight for a shoot work, basically? Like, nobody else seems to even know what's going on, right? So you risk fucking with the fans' intelligence. You risk fucking with the fans' attention span, because, like, definitely ones that was there live in attendance, and they see this happen in real time. So I feel like, why would you risk all that for a story? Which, like, is okay if it was a story. So I'm not really 100% sure. Me personally, I don't think it is a work, though, because it just doesn't really line up or add up as logical. Because when I was coming up, what happened to the good old days where I think I seen Jericho do this, I think I seen Ric Flair do, I think I seen a few people do this, where they act like they got injured, right, during the match. They had the doctors come out there, the referees, and blah, blah, blah. But then as soon as the guy got close, they rolled him up or something. What happened to that? Now we at a point, people are just pointing out any fucking thing. And this is one that just don't even look like this could be a possible ruse, hoodwink moment. Because it's just like, why would you go through all this when you could have just acted like he twisted his knee and then rolled up LA Knight? You know what I'm saying? But it's clear as day how none of this add up, because LA Knight, I mean, you could tell LA Knight was not supposed to win that match. And if he was, the fact he was going to possibly lose, it might have been shenanigans. Why he was going to lose, some type of distraction. There's no telling where the match was going to go, because he just jumped off the ropes with, I think, a backflip or something. Tweaked his knee, right? But as soon as he tried to get up, because obviously they had to call an audible, they had to just, although I can see where people probably get this from. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I was about to say teacher. I don't know why I was thinking of a teacher. But did the referee throw out the X? For those of you who don't know what the X means, if the referee throw out the X, that means it's a legit injury. Now, I probably didn't pay attention that well, but did the referee throw up the X? And I think it was a female referee, right? So, I don't know, right? But it's just kind of like off-putting, really. LA Knight wins the match soon as he tries to raise up, right? He wins the match. You could tell by the crowd, it's like, yo, damn, that was shit. You could kind of feel like LA Knight was, like, very disappointed in how it went. Things of that nature. And reason why I don't add up, because, okay, he beat Seth Rollins, the top guy in Raw, besides the world champ. But he's putting the gauntlet to lose. instead of not being in a gauntlet at all. That's where it's not adding up. That's where I'm looking at the calculator and the shit just not adding up. You feel me? Why would he lose then if he beat the top guy next to the world champion, the Money in the Bank holder? Why he didn't get rewarded for that? He was just put in the gauntlet to lose. So that's where, to me, is like, if this is a work, this is a very lopsided work. It's very strange. And I think people are getting an idea because Paul Heyman said he has till June to cash in. And I really just think this really means the injury is not bad as we think it's going to be. And plus, if he needed surgery or anything, he has time to heal. He has months to heal. So they could probably be in the process of that right now as we speak. Get him ready in the next 4 to 5 months. He still have plenty of time to cash in. So that's what I really think it means, that his injury is sustainable. It's not going to be as horrible as, we think it's going to be a year or 2 years out, whatever the case may be. So there's no updates that I heard of yet as far as Seth Rollins' injury. But I just feel like I think the internet is working themselves. And that's what I really think. Just to find something to talk about. But if this was kayfabe, this is a very risky, unnecessary level of kayfabe. Why go through all that? Because it's going to just throw everybody off. I don't think in a good way. And let's say if this was kayfabe, right? Then Seth Rollins deserves an Oscar. The referee deserves an Oscar. The doctor, everybody that's involved deserves an Oscar. Seth Rollins for sure deserves the world title after that, for sure. Because that's some of the best acting I ever seen. Seriously. I mean, Samuel Jackson level of acting. If he's faking his injury. And they really put airtime on Saturday Night Main Event. They really risked that. You just got to think about that. They really risked that. Why? I don't know. It's not really adding up to me. So, really, what do y'all think of this? Do y'all think this is a work somehow? And, with the world of professional wrestling, just like they did with the R-Truth situation, they can always just say, hey, it's a part of the show, That's the beauty of professional wrestling. You can just claim stuff that's not really real. Because remember, are we going to forget The Undertaker exists in this world? We're going to forget Mankind exists in this world? So, you can turn fictional things, you can turn real things, and make it part of the circus. That's the beauty of professional wrestling. So, I don't know what to really think of this. I don't think it's a work at all. I just think they're going to keep it on him. Keep the Money in the Bank of Seth Rollins, and they're going to wait till he heals up and he'll come back out of nowhere. I think he should be a character on TV in a wheelchair. I believe he'll get a lot of heat, talking shit still, and nobody can touch him. Like, he can literally have a contract because he's injured, so he can have a contract, nobody can touch him, whatever the case may be. So, if he was a character on TV in a wheelchair talking shit, you tell me that wouldn't get over? I think it would. Still calling the shots. So, I don't know. What do y'all think of this? Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all the good shit we are out.